That is Michael Daniels, and he's going to be playing a few tunes from his new album coming up. But that's not right now, because this is the OK Show, and I'm Anna Jacyszyn. Welcome. Right in a minute, I'm going to be talking to the SPCA, Sean from the SPCA. Then we're going to talk about Seedy Sundays on a Saturday, or vice versa. And then, of course, Alexandra Babel from the Opera Kelowna. So stick around. We'll see you in a minute. So right now, sitting beside me is Sean Hogan from the SPCA. Now, Sean's just newly arrived to the Okanagan. Where are you from, Sean, originally?
I grew up in Southern Ontario, actually, but I've been in BC for about 22 years. And
where were you working before?
I was at the Salt Spring Island BC SPCA branch.
How long were you there for?
I was manager there for 6 years.
And you came here just in the last year?
Yeah, I actually came here in November 2016. So I've had a good year under my belt here in Kelowna at the branch.
Have you settled in okay? Everything's
I'm feeling good about it, yeah.
So how are the animals at the SPCA? Tell me about who's coming in and what's going out and what's being adopted and what we need.
Well, we were talking about rabbits and maybe bringing some today, and they got adopted. So that's a very happy story to share. We always have cats, and kittens are going to be coming pretty soon. In fact, I like to say they're kind of being made right now, if you will.
Oh, they're going to be made right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me a little bit about what you do inside the shelter itself. You're on Casorso Road.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your day-to-day experiences on what you do inside the shelter.
Oh, well, we have 12 staff, about 200 volunteers that are actively working with the animals on a day-to-day basis. One of our main goals at the branch is to help the animals just work in live in a low-stress environment so that we can get them into new homes. And
do people come to you with stray cats or dogs, or do you find them? How does this happen?
Oh, always, actually. Sometimes, you know, one of the biggest issues we face are people who are either being evicted or are really having a hard time finding a home for themselves and their pets. So sadly, we do see about 20% of the animals come to us that are from that situation where they just simply can't find pet-friendly housing. Right. A lot of strays come to us, you know, from various ways through the Okanagan. We also partner with the Okanagan Cat Coalition, and we all work together. It's made up of a number of charities and West Bank First Nation as well. Right. And we work on trap, neuter, return cats that are feral or under-socialized in communities. And then in the branch, of course, we're always there to support local dog control with stray dogs they have that have been unclaimed. And also we work with the emergency veterinarians in the city as well. So sometimes there are situations where animals are maybe hit by a car and brought to the hospital, and we might end up in that situation if the person can't afford care.
And they're rehabilitated through the SPCA, and then
adopted.
Yeah,
the happy new beginnings.
How many adoptions do you think you do per week, per month? Is that a question that I?
Sure, you can ask that. I mean, honestly, my favorite number to share is that we average about 1,500 animals that find loving homes, or they're returned to anxious owners, or they might even be transferred to another branch in the province so that they can find a home in that community. It's very exciting.
I love that. So I want to talk to you also about what is your main goal at the SPCA?
Overall, I mean, I could talk about the higher level, like mission work. We're here to, you know, support wildlife and domestic and farm animals. But realistically, in Kelowna, our main focus is to be there for animals that need us the most and to rehome them where we can.
So last week, I ate a cupcake in support of SPCA.
I too.
How did you do? How did you do? How was that as a fundraiser? Because you have so many of them.
It's a very popular fundraiser. It's neat to see how much sugar gets converted into money for animals.
That was
you know
such a sugar rush for me. 3 o'clock, I ate it, and I was fine until 5.
I hear ya.
So what is your next fundraiser? Because you have so many different kinds of ideas. Who thinks of these ideas?
Well, we work together. There are some provincially led ones. Like the Cupcake Day is actually National Cupcake Cupcake Day. It runs across Canada.
Okay.
It benefits humane societies and SPCAs that participate.
Right.
We typically, like in Kelowna, will raise about $4,000 to $5,000. Just
That
exactly.
is fantastic.
Isn't it?
That
and
is fantastic.
It's this outpouring of combination of people who are baking for us and people who are coming to buy the cupcakes, sharing them with the office or what have you. It's
well, I
so
know
cool.
you've got your galas in November. You've got your golf in, when is the golf?
Golf is May 27 this year
May
at
27th.
Sunset Ranch. And
so this is a big question, but what do you think or hope there'll ever be a time when the SPCA is no longer needed? Tell me in a nutshell, what would have to happen? What beautiful things would have to come together for that?
Oh, honestly, I think our mission is about enhancing the quality of life for animals. So if we actually achieve that, then that's what would happen, is that animals would have that quality of life where they wouldn't need to receive temporary or emergency shelter. They wouldn't need us for emergency boarding even. They wouldn't need us in any way, right?
Oh, Sean.
It's a long goal.
Because we have a big family and a big heart. This is Sean Hogan from the SPCA, and I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us today. So now we've got a little special something. We've got Michael Daniels, and he is going to be singing his new hit single coming out in April, Betting on Red. Sean, hey Michael, go for it.
Hi, I'm Michael Daniels, and this is Betting on Red. Well, I've never been good at gambling games. Never beat the house, never walked away with a bankroll stack in my pocket. But tonight, I'm feeling like I got it. Well, I'm betting on red like a lipstick kiss. Your red dress falling off your hips. Them Napa grapes in that Cabernet. I'm betting on red tonight. Betting on red, doubling down. When it take all, going all out. Just you and me till the red sunrise. Betting on red tonight. Like a roulette wheel, I got an inside bet. If I was playing cards, I'd have the best hand yet. Rolling the dice, feeling lucky. Going all in, 'cause you're so money. I'm betting on red like a lipstick kiss. Short red dress falling off your hips. Them Napa grapes in that Cabernet. I'm betting on red tonight. Betting on red, doubling down. When it take all, going all out. Just you and me till the red sunrise. I'm betting on red. Betting on a red hot jackpot, a long shot, but I've got to take it. I'm rolling no limit. I'm betting on red like a lipstick kiss. Your red dress falling off your hips. Them Napa grapes in that Cabernet. I'm betting on red tonight. Betting on red, doubling down. When it take all, going all out. Just you and me till the red sunrise. I'm betting on red tonight. Betting on red tonight.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Hello, come on over here. So that was Betting on Red. How are you doing
Indeed.
today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Thank you so much for being here. So let me just know a little bit about you. You are a Canadian cowboy. What made you decide that country music was your genre? How did you become a cowboy? Tell me about your history.
Thank you for calling me a cowboy. It's very kind. I have always thought, I liked a lot of different kinds of music growing up, but I always listened to country music. My parents and my grandparents always listened to country music.
Right.
I was brought up on country music, and my grandma taught me my first 3 chord songs, and they were all cowboy songs. So I've always it's kind of been natural.
So you were born in
Regina.
in Regina, and you made your way through the provinces,
Slowly.
made your way to British Columbia.
Yep.
You settled in Kelowna. You went to university here, or college here,
Yep.
and studied business.
Business, yeah. at
And
the
then you
university.
realized you have to go to Nashville. Tell me about Nashville.
Nashville is it's a crazy, fun. It's kind of like a Las Vegas, but for country music.
Yeah.
But it's not as wild. You can't drink in the streets, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
And it's just everyone's so talented.
Yeah.
Is this a great?
So when you
place?
moved there to record this album, obviously, were you writing songs with writing partners, or you already had the songs in your pockets, and then you decided to use local musicians? You hunted around. Tell me that
Yeah.
story.
So how I got kind of into the Nashville scene, it was through songwriting. I started writing music when I was in first year university, and then kind of made progresses, and then I started actually marketing my songs in Nashville with Gil Grand, who is a Canadian country music artist, award-winning, really great guy. Gil, if you're watching this, thanks, my dude. And also, so anyway, he was like, do you want to make a record? And I was like, yes, I do want to do that. So then I went to Nashville the first time, wrote some songs, and then I continued over the course of the summer, came back in the fall, and I recorded with a Nashville band. He produced it, so he organized the best players. Like, they're just geniuses, so yeah.
Sorry, little sidebar.
Sure.
You know, I watched that show Nashville.
Nice.
Is it kind of like that?
Completely like it.
Is
you see the same
you just go to all
characters
the little
walking around.
characters and you sing.
Yeah, it's everyone's singing constantly.
So what inspires you to write a song like Betting on Red?
Betting on Red. So I was at the Stampede. I'm very busy during the Stampede normally.
Of
So
course.
I had one night off, and I wanted to see the Brothers Osborne. So I
Right.
went and watched their concert, and then I had to go to Cowboys. Well, I didn't have to, but I decided to after the show. Go to Cowboys, go to the casino, have a little fun extra time.
Yeah.
And then while I was there, my friends wanted to play roulette. I'm a horrible gambler.
Okay.
But I was at the roulette table. The band, Brothers Osborne, came in to my same roulette table. I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't really use my words. I was so excited to talk to him. I got a good Instagram, if you want to see it. It's with him. Anyway, everyone was betting on red that night.
Oh.
Or black or red. So I went home, and I was like, ooh, that's a good idea for a
gonna
song.
do that.
And then I had to write the next day over Skype with Gil in Nashville, and we wrote it in a couple hours.
Well, that's a good gamble because it's a great song.
Oh,
I'm
thank
going to
you.
hear from you a little bit later on. That is Michael Daniels, and we're going to be right back with more of the OK Show.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, when I was told I was going to do something seedy and dirty, I got really kind of apprehensive. Now I'm excited because I'm here with Rachel Fleming, and she's going to be talking about Seedy Saturday on a Sunday. You are a master gardener. Tell me a little bit about what Seedy Saturday on a Sunday is, and then we're going to talk about being master gardening.
Okay, Seedy Saturday on a Sunday is a bit complicated. In previous years, we've always done Seedy Saturday on a Saturday.
Right.
This year, we've changed it
And
to
that was at the
Sundays.
college, is that
It was
correct?
at the college,
Yes.
But we've chosen a different day, so we've got to change the date and the name. So
You've changed the date and the name
And the
because you
name.
are now at the
Parkinson
Recreation
Yes.
Center.
So we're in a transition year, and this is why it's Seedy Saturday on Sunday.
Sunday, March the 11th.
Yes, next year it will just be Seedy Sunday because we're going to stick with the Sunday.
You're going to stick with the Sunday.
Yes.
So tell me exactly, what does it mean? What does this day mean? I know it's about seeds and planting and the spring, and we're getting close to the spring date of March the 20th. Hopefully, it'll
Yes,
be
we are.
actually spring. So tell me why you started this and why it's happening.
Seedy Saturday / Sundays
Okay.
are originated with Seeds of Diversity, and
Right.
in Canada, there are hundreds of seedy events throughout the late winter and early spring, and it's coming together of organic seed growers, people who are interested in gardening, seed swaps, plant sales. It's everybody who's interested in growing something themselves.
And just preparing
And
for
preparing
for the spring.
Yes.
Now, what are some things that we are going to grow in the springtime that is the most popular?
Well, these days, lots of people are interested in growing their own vegetables. They want to know what they eat, they want to grow what they eat,
Yeah.
and they want to know how it was grown and be really careful about that. So, one of the biggest things that people are interested in is vegetable seed. So everything, tomatoes, beans, you name it, it'll be there.
So just a question, when you go and you have this seed swap and you're looking at seeds, how do you know what vegetable is a cucumber and what is a tomato or what is a radish? What is a
Well,
lettuce?
a lot of our vendors will have, prepackaged seeds.
They will.
And they'll be selling them.
Okay.
Our seed swap is something that the master gardeners run, and we collect the seed. Now, the master gardeners...
This is where you come in.
Yes, the master gardeners spend time collecting seed at home in the sort of late summer, early fall.
Right.
And they label their seeds, so we know what we're getting. So we
Okay.
can then hand them out to people who are interested and know that, we're giving you a Gaillardia seed, and the person will know that, yes, that's the flower they're getting. Sometimes, yes, we do have mystery seeds, and we have to be honest, we don't know what it is,
Right.
but we also have an awful lot of experience. So a lot of times people can our members can figure out what a seed is.
So what are you going to be doing on March the 11th at the Rec Center as Master Gardener? What if I'm going to go there and I'm going to see you, what am I going to see you doing?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm going to be the person running around like her head's been cut off.
Oh.
Because I'm the organizer of.
Of course.
I have a fabulous team that's done most of the work for me, but
There's going to be vendors in what way? Like, tell me a little bit about what I expect to go there for.
there'll be
besides.
lots of vendors who are
Yes.
selling organic and heirloom seeds.
Right.
They'll also, some of them will have plants. It's obviously it's too early to be planting a tomato plant outside, but
But you
there
can
might
keep it
be a few.
inside.
Yes, you can.
Right.
There will be lots of local gardening organizations, so lots of volunteers like the Kelowna Garden Club and the Zeri Escape Association and the Pollinator Project,
Okay.
who will give you information about gardening events that are going on throughout the community.
And when we go there, is it mostly going to be organic seeds that we're sure that there's not going to be an infection or a chemical or
No.
anything?
It's all
We
organic.
are safe there.
Yes, we have seed growers from all over the Okanagan and parts of BC who come specifically for the Kelowna Master Gardener Seedy Sunday.
And they're going to tell us about soils to use for planting and anything that we want to use.
Anything that you want to know. Anybody who's there, there'll be a horde of master gardeners. They're going to be dressed in a t-shirt, so you can't miss them. And then all the vendors are the friendliest people you can ever possibly
Well, look
meet.
at, I've just met you, Rachel
yeah.
Fleming from Seedy Sunday on a Saturday, or vice versa. But it's going to be on a Sunday, March the 11th. Thank you. So now we're going to go back to some music with Michael Daniels. You're a natural.
I can't take my eyes off of you. I don't wanna miss anything you do. Grooving along, singing a song, holding that bottle like a microphone, girl. You got me free falling. You're another wonder of the world. It seems to come so easy, girl. Something wild in your eyes, sparking up like northern lights, strong just like a hurricane, but soft and sweet as summer rain. Don't know how you do it, but you do it, oh, so effortlessly beautiful. Baby, you're a natural, oh yeah. Girl, that morning sun's gonna rise, sure as that old moon's gonna shine at night. It's just the way it is and always been. Watching you girls no different, yeah. It's an everyday thing. You're another wonder of the world. It seems to come so easy, girl. Something wild in your eyes, sparking up like northern lights, strong just like a hurricane, but soft and sweet as summer rain. Don't know how you do it, but you do it, oh, so effortlessly beautiful. Baby, you're a natural. Some things just make perfect sense. like you and me in love. You and me, baby. You're another wonder of the world. It seems to come so easy, girl. Something wild in your eyes, sparking up like northern lights, strong just like a hurricane, but soft and sweet as summer rain. Don't know how you do it, but you do it, oh, so effortlessly beautiful. Baby, you're natural, oh yeah, so natural, oh yeah.
Thank you.
What a show, and what a show, because guess what? Right beside me, I've got Alexandra Babel from Opera Kelowna. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Anna?
I am feeling great now that I've got this energy right beside me.
Woo.
Tell me a little bit why you're here.
I'm here because you're here. No, there's more than that. You're important to me. We've been friends for many years, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
But I'm here to tell you a little bit about Opera Kelowna. Opera Kelowna is in its 5th season. I am the founding and artistic director, and I'm very proud to say that now we are a professional company, of which there are only 3 in BC, the other 2, Vancouver and Victoria. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about our season. We are opening our season now with our lead event coming up. The gala is on the 26th of May, and it will celebrate the Carmen opera, Bizet's Carmen. So opera is a very expensive genre, as you know. Well, performances
I've been
in general.
to one of yours shows, and you spend all any available funds on costumes, on sets, on the best talent. I mean, tell me a little bit more about what's going on. Can we have some insights just to wet our whistle?
You bet. Well, because I want to bring professional main stage opera to the region, and because it is cost prohibitive, I like to take the entire year to bring funds along and bring artistic interest and corporate interest to support the opera, and then do the best of the best, something you wouldn't ordinarily see in a market of this size. So we bring a fully orchestrated, fully costumed and staged professional opera. So there were 200 opera singers that auditioned for the 5 roles in Carmen. There's a lot of national and international interest in our company because we are pitching it very high. I personally believe we do not have to be intimidated by being in a smaller circle, a smaller region, in order to do the best of the best. So most of our talent is right now imported. Our plan is to attract and retain talent, and we hope that many will make this their home. But for now, we're importing a lot of our talent. We have Scottish conductor Bernard MacDonald conducting. Our director, Emile Gladstone, is coming from Vancouver, and all of our talent has come either from Canada, somewhere in North America, and some even from Europe.
And you are you also train in opera. So tell me a little bit. Are we going to see some local talent coming through?
Absolutely. So while we're preparing the opera that takes 3 to 4 weeks to prepare, we also have another initiative which is simultaneous but also autonomous. It's a summer intensive training program. So this program transitions young emerging artists from their academic to their professional life. So they may be doing their bachelor's degree in opera or their master's degree in opera. Maybe they're at McGill or UBC or Toronto, and they will then train with our faculty that we bring in from all over, and then they will culminate by joining the stage in smaller roles, understudy and chorus. And then there's community members that are also in the chorus, so there's 60. I know, I'm really trying to get you in my chorus, Anna. Everybody knows Anna can sing. Don't you think she should sing opera?
Oh, you are so sweet to me.
I'm going to
so
get you. So
behind me, I have this fantastic painting.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this, because this is a financial initiative, and it's a little bit more nomadic, you were talking about?
That's right. Well,
Tell me a
Carmen,
little bit about this.
because you know the story of Carmen, you all know the story of Carmen. It's about the nomads, right? They're nomadic people, and it's a very relevant political position that we are now to address.
Right.
Well, a lot of displaced people in this world. This art is also nomadic. We've started painting it. It's not finished. Jordan and David Duty. Every place that it goes, it's going to move from museum to library to museum to who knows where else, and it's going to be added to. It's going to then be finished at
And the artist is going to be painting
and
it at
continuing.
each place.
Absolutely.
Do we have a list of the places that the artist will paint another?
Yes,
Is
on
that-
the website.
we can find that on the website?
Yeah, Opera Kelowna.
Okay. Now,
And-
also at the very end,
Yep.
when this is done, is this going to happen at the gala on the 26th?
It's going to be happening actually at the opera.
At the opera.
And then
What are we
someone
gonna
gets to,
do?
well, we're going to auction it off, of course. It's all
you?
about the fundraising, right?
Fantastic, brilliant. So tell me a little bit, just before we have to go, so I want to know where we can learn a little bit more about Carmen for those who don't know, so that we can definitely be so excited that we buy our tickets and we are part
That's
of
it.
this Carmen experience.
Well, first come to the gala, May 26th. We might even do a street parade. Yeah, that's the kind of people we are.
And it's going to be where?
At the Innovations Building.
The brand new
The brand new
building.
and the first cool event of its kind. Then you get to learn more on our website. And guess what? At the opera, surtitles. So every word is translated. If you
Oh,
think you don't
that's
know
very
how it
important.
goes, you're going to know. It's
Thank
like a foreign
you.
film.
Alexandra Babel, what can I say? Opera Kelowna. So thank you everybody for joining us here at OK Show. And you know what? We've got Michael Daniels giving us one little special treat for us, just for the OK Show. It's called Break the Rules.
It is indeed. So I always think it's funny. It's like, well, not funny, I don't know, interesting to play a song that somebody's working on. And so I just finished this one. I'm going to play it, and I hope you guys like it. So here we go. Who said a girl like you and a guy like me don't mix together? That's crazy. That little uptown thing you got going on could use a bit of my world, a little down home. Well, we can sit here talking all night long, trying to justify an alibi until the break of dawn. But tell me the truth, yeah, you know what to do, baby, break the rules, yeah. 'Cause I can see your wild side in your eyes, a little rebel, push a pedal, baby, drive. Let's see how far we can push the limits. Break into a hotel pool, you know, don't need no clothes, we all alone, let's go. Do something we ain't supposed to do. Come on, baby, break the rules. Don't try to hide the smile you let slip out. All you gotta do is say the word now. Who says we gotta wait 3 days to get to know each other that way? We can take our own sweet time, playing games a couple of days before you let me call you mine. But tell me the truth, yeah, you know what to do, baby, break the rules. 'Cause I can see your wild side in your eyes, a little rebel, push a pedal, baby, drive. Let's see how far we can push the limits. Break into a hotel pool, you know, don't need no clothes, we all alone, let's go. Do something we ain't supposed to do, yeah. Do something we ain't supposed to do. Come on, baby, break the rules. Break the rules. Thank you.